All right, I hope the audio picks up over there. Basically, what I have here is all the Halo Green stuff I was talking about. Um, don't mind this; it's just my camera bag. But I do have these gloves. These are the first thing I bought. It's like, oh, that looks like some that Master Chief would wear, right? But look at that shade of green. That's pretty good. They're leather on the inside. Now, I know these have gotten wet, like saturated, because I let my son borrow them, and he was messing with feeders and waters and stuff. But I think it still look pretty good. For I think the shading may have gotten a little different. It looked probably more Halo-ish, but these gloves have been pretty good. They're on the warm side. It is from let me see. It says a mechanic wear impact glove. So it's a mechanic glove. Mechanics, right? Is that what they call it? Yeah, NIK, the ones that have the written stuff on there. So very good. It has impact protection for the knuckles. I use it a lot in the backyard. Okay, it's not super warm, but I guess eventually you might overheat in it. But it will keep you warm if you need that, so I always thought these were pretty good. It almost looks like you have armor, right? It has what you call that, it's not really the knuckle, it's like the back of the hand, right? It's got protection there, so you can bang this around. Okay, so I thought this was pretty good. So I don't know if this is a special model or something. I mean, you want to get one yourself? Let me see if I can look for something. It says mechanics wear impact M dash pack, that's what it says, like impact but impact. And I don't see any model numbers or anything else here. Let me see, it does have their logo there. Just impact, mechanic impact. Just look for the ones that are green. We're talking about gloves. I love these will not overheat you. These are what I've been using for camping a lot, bicycling, anything I go out do outside. Sometimes I just load bikes up and down on a bike rack, and those spokes and things could sometimes scrape you, the kickstand, stuff like that. So having a glove has been pretty good. These are 511 gloves. The logo is of course right there, and it's also on the side. Okay, it's kind of have a ghosting letter, maybe we call it, I don't know. It's like the same color. It's like a rubbery texture on there. It has topographic map type lines. Okay, very breathable. I just put this on the carabiner, and then I can clip it on me wherever. I usually keep it in my pocket too, or I can clip it on me. But very breathable. You can have this on you all day. Okay, but it won't overheat you. It's gonna protect you well. Feels like leather right here, but I think it's probably like an imitation leather. Now, I let my son borrow them, and he touched something in the campfire, tried to push a log or something, so he did burn it through. So I don't know if that would happen if it's real leather. It actually looked melted, so I think it might be like a faux leather, like a plastic, maybe, I don't know. Let me see, there's a tag in here. Okay, it just says 511. We got the size, right? Let me see if there's a model number or anything. It says style 59371, high abrasion glove. Okay, so it's 47% nylon, 44 polyurethane, 5% spandex, 2% EVA sponge, and 1% silicone. Okay, yeah, I don't see any leather, right? Okay, so yeah, but love these gloves because they're so lightweight, they're breathable. They provide a lot of protection, and it doesn't look like it, but you do have the impact protection on the back of the hand, the knuckle area. There's it's like a foam in there. Okay, you got protection on the fingers that wraps around. Okay, you even have a little bit extra reinforcement where the knuckle is, at least that knuckle, maybe because that's the common knuckle to get scraped, maybe, I don't know. It's kind of weird these don't line up, right? You would think if they're protecting the knuckles they would do all the way. Maybe it's because, I don't know, there must be some science behind that. Maybe they think you're holding something and they would line up when you're holding something. I don't know, not sure about that, but it is kind of nice how it wraps around. These are very good. I want to try to get some new ones. This just happened. These are great. I use them for everything. Okay, so next thing, I love this thing. On Amazon, you can buy a lunch, like an army tactical handler lunch bag. This one's from J Hill, Jayhill. You know how it is on Amazon though. There's like different brands that like they're like little pop-up brands, and then but I'm sure you can find other names. What's special about this one, of course, you got the tactical coloring. You got the molly on the side. Got a pocket right here, and actually inside that pocket, it's kind of got like that that European army surplus like rubberized material. I couldn't show it too well, but here's the important part, I think, and it works really well. Okay. You got foil lining. Okay, you got a net up there. Excuse if it's dirty. Okay, I might have to clean it out a bit, but there is a foil lining. I like the foil lining because sometimes I take it to the drive-thrus. I think I'll be posting some of that soon. Right now, as of now, I'm probably gonna post this because it's the 177 special. It's kind of jumping to the future because I got like probably like a year's worth of other activities that I recorded, haven't posted yet. But this is pretty current, and the foil I like. And you might see some videos later where I go to drive-through movies, and they let you bring your own stuff if you want. So I pack a hot pack that you can heat up in the microwave. They sell those like a jelly pack, kind of like an ice pack, but you heat it in the microwave, put it in the bottom, wrap my hot dogs in foil with, once you heat them in the microwave, they stay hot in here. Great, I can keep hot dogs hot, and cheese, bring some nachos. I even do it for work sometimes. If I need to heat something, I can use a pack. Sometimes I just put the thermos type thing in there, and it's kind of like, sometimes you lukewarm by the time I get to heat it. But I think the foil lining for me, I think it's the best. Excuse me. This is just a little pack I bought. Sorry. With utensils. Didn't come with it. It was on Amazon though, but it has a little of everything you need, even chopsticks. So sometimes I take rice and veggies and just eat that with chopsticks. But I usually pack that up here on the top net. But if you're just doing like a sandwich or something, I know it seems like a lot of room, but I'll put the bread up here, like in a sandwich bag, and over here I have an ice pack with my bologna on top of it. I usually do bologna, and my mail pack, so everything stays cold down here. But then when you got your bread on top, it doesn't get it cold, so your bread doesn't get soggy too. And I got pockets all around. You could put extra things in there, like I got these toothpick type things. I got extra napkins, extra plasticware, extra you can put anything in there. Got a pocket here, it doesn't have a cover, but and over here I put extra drink mixes. I put extra like power bars in case I need snacks or another meal for some reason. You can put drink mixes. Okay, I got some sweet tea there. Forgot about that one. Okay, got some so I'm running out of room on my phone, so I'm hungry already. Gonna eat some of this carne seca thing. Pretty good. I like spicy. It's just beef jerky, but they make it real thin. It's kind of like, tastes like chips, like potato chips. There's some brands that are thinner and taste more like potato chips. This one's more like a jerky-ish, but it's thin. They're pretty good. Came with the salsa. Not bad when you pour it on there. Put a little on there. You like that? Pretty good. I feel like without the salsa, get more of that. A seasoning. Can you see that seasoning? Yeah, there you go. So, if Alana's food that makes carne seca chili limon, here it is, wants to sponsor me, just put a comment below. Alright, so quick talk about the water jugs. Again, that green halo color, sticking with the theme. This is one that they sell on like Temu and Amazon, stuff like that nowadays. It has a little connection for a spout. I mean, you can stick these connections in here, like store all the things in there. There's actually another, and I didn't bring it with me. I think I left it in the house, but there's several caps. There's this kind, and you can put this other cap on there that, I guess you would store it, or maybe it's the other one. I think it's the other one. Where basically you can stick this nozzle there. I'm gonna have to go find that stuff. Hold on. Alright, I found them in the house. Let me go and get the little nozzle is like a little plastic, kind of like corrugated straw type thing. I guess you call that. But this one's more heavy duty. So, now I like the strap. Comes with a strap. Okay, this is definitely an upgrade from what I had before. before I was using these jugs like this, the ones you get like at Walmart. I got one without the nozzle set up. I'll show you how those work. It's down here, but it's full of water, so I can't lift it the way that I did that one. But basically, we're gonna replace. See, we do it over here. Let's see it. That one with this one. Oh. Get you face the nozzle where you want. Then clamp it down. Okay, then you got a valve right here. It says open, close. Okay, you can kind of bend that wherever you want. It's like a corrugated straw, like one of those kitty straws. Okay, you extend it, pops open. You can move it around. Okay, so I guess you could put it sideways, have it sealed, and see how it says open right there. So that way, open it up and then close it up. Okay, but I definitely love the strap on this thing. And I love the nozzle. Okay, this is a 5-gallon jug. I'm gonna put this away. The ones you buy at Walmart, those blue ones I just showed a while ago, those are more of a, well, actually, but they are a 6-gallon. Let me show you. Now, since it's such a big opening here, you could store all your tops and stuff in there. I had recently put a bunch of water in because there was some winter storms coming in. Yeah, so I need that to dry out. So I'm gonna leave that like that. Let me show you these jugs from Walmart. This is a heavy one. They got double handles, but they wind up like that. Okay. But once you open it up, and let me show you guys. All right, it's turned into a longer video than I wanted it to, but advantages and disadvantages. Well, these are a bit thinner. This feels like it's more compact, okay? And I normally just put 5-gallon in these blue ones anyways, because they get pretty bulky when they got 6 gallons. But this is the way these work. You can unscrew it, and the funnel's in there. Okay, once you pull it out, there's a little cap right there. That becomes the top for right here. I didn't realize that. Oh, you gotta put this first, right? I didn't realize that till later. I think somebody showed me. Somebody else figured it out in my household. And you screw that on there, okay? And it would look like that. And you can pour it out, okay? But for the longest time, I thought there was no cap. I thought, like, man, this is weird. But I didn't realize that that little stopper that was there before becomes the cap for the. So I'm gonna dump these out because they've been sitting around. And then I'll come back. Oh, but on the topic of the water jugs, like I said, this is a 5-gallon, that's a 6-gallon. 6 gets really hefty. I mean, I guess you could do it if you need the 6. I usually put 5 and it feels better. These have a slimmer profile. It's easier to like slip on the side of your truck bed when you got all the gear. This one has a lower profile, has a strap. Now, don't know if you can add a strap to those other ones. I guess possible. I don't know if it'll be doable, like to hang it on your shoulder. I haven't even tried it with this one. I mean, it might be worthless to have a strap on it anyways. I don't know. I mean, it depends how heavy, right? Well, I guess if you could do 5 gallons with this one, you should be able to do that one. But I just haven't done it yet. Okay, so this one I've only filled up so far for an emergency. I thought maybe the power would go out at the house. Now, out here in Texas, some of you guys know if the power goes out, the water stops. Okay, and I didn't know that only happened once. It was just a while back with those big ice storms. Okay, so also, if you're in the market for water jugs, like I'm not saying, I feel like this is an upgrade. I don't want to say it's more compact because the dimensions are just different. It's shorter, but it's wider and it's longer too. So, I mean, it's still holding 5 gallons. If you need something slim profile, you want to go with that. I mean, there is a nozzle system where you can turn it off and on right here. So I feel like this is an upgrade, okay? But I see the purpose to do, the purposes for both, depending on the situation. Now, if you guys know Dave Canterbury, he He's a bushcrafter on YouTube. He has this jug, and I haven't looked into it, but he has one where you can just put river water in it, whatever, and it filters it for you as you're pouring it. I don't know if he pumps it or what, but it's kind of like a big giant life straw, but it's like you fill up the jug. So I think that would be the ultimate upgrade. But I usually have access to potable water when you take it. So that's I guess our talk on water jugs. This is another thing it took me a while to figure out. But if you got one of these, you got a little cap just pop out, and see how it has a little hole right there, the little gap that allows the air to not so the water doesn't chug. Okay, that way it can just be one steady stream. Okay, got some ash under that tree for fertilizer. I'm trying to get this to come back. It's my peach tree that I planted. I think it's alive. I just don't see no leaves on it, but we're trying to get a steady stream. Pop that out. Took me a while to figure that out, but if you have one, now you know. All right, here's a surprise I talked about for the 1/7 special. I picked a random thing from the official Halo cookbook, and we're gonna cook that. Okay, and what I came out with was it's a fairly easy recipe. I was gonna torture myself and do I was gonna do whatever came out randomly. I basically went to the table of contents. Let me show you guys. Where is it? Allergy notes, not there already. In the front, maybe. Yeah, I went to the table of contents. I picked a random. The categories are like different restaurants that they had in Halo, even vending machines that there were in the games. I guess I don't know if this was written before the TV show. Let me see. Let's see. I don't see a copyright date. Okay, I can probably look it up later. But I mean, usually they used to be in the front, right? Right here. Oh, well, I came up with this. Some sweet potato fries. Okay, now the story behind this is like the style of a restaurant that was called Have Some Moa, because moa is apparently flightless bird that they used to eat. I was growing up on Reach. It was raised on Reach, right? Let me see. What does it say? A flightless bird. Okay, it was a common sight amongst menus across the inner colonies, but they were growing up on Reach. Yeah, that's what it says. But I think the Covenant invasion wiped them out, right? So, but there's a few still at the Have Samoa restaurant and petting zoo on Gannick 22. I don't know. Comment below if you know what game that came out or where's that lore from. But the guy does specify that these moas were actually indistinguishable from beef, but they became a delicacy that some dignitaries and oligarchs, is what it actually says here, paid a lot for. But you can substitute with beef. It says it's pretty much indistinguishable from beef. So this whole section has a lot of beef recipes, like a salad there. There's that burger I guess they used to sell at the Have Samoa restaurant, and I hope I'm getting this good on the camera. And these are the fries I guess they had at the restaurant, so I thought it would be fitting to pair that with the steak, since it tasted like moa, right? So we're gonna have some moa and some sweet potato fries, just in the style that they did at the Have Samoa restaurant. Okay, and it's spelled like that. Let me see, Have Samoa. All right. I guess that's the logo for Have Samoa burgers. I guess that's a moa right there. Juan, you want to tell us what you said you looked up? Or are you not interested?
Oh, well, I think it was pretty much the thing that the thing that you read in the book, that the movas were like this. It's not the actual bird from like real, it's like I guess animal history or whatever. It's an alien bird that they found on Reach, and it was native to that planet, and they just started eating it, and then they had it as pets. Like some people, they said had it as pets, and I think they said that there was like some kind of like underground colony or something where like some survived because I guess Reach like had some like remote areas where it didn't get glassed, but like most of them are all dead. and like they're like pretty much extinct now, or in the story of Halo.
Well, I guess that was interesting to that when I was flipping the pages. So they should have put that in the very front. But I'm gonna try to get those potatoes clean around. So I got this thing at Walmart. It's a harvest basket. That's pretty neat. You can kind of wash your veggies in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the sweet potatoes in there, take it to the sink, and give them a little scrub with the veggie scrubber. Okay, let me get those. The recipe calls for 3 sweet potatoes. I figure those are about average size. And let's take these over here. Okay, I got a veggie scrubber. Veggie brush, what do you call that? Alright, I've been running out of memory and having to delete other videos that I've already posted. I'm running out of room on my video, so on my phone, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop this while I do the rest. Alright, I got a soggy spot there I didn't notice at the store, but let me see. It's still soggy. Let me just chop that part off. There we go. I can get it to chickens, but my concern is how am I going to slice these easily? Okay. Thought maybe a mandolin, maybe do it one way, real thick, the thickest I can. I don't know if it's gonna be thick enough. Okay, that's my highest setting, or my thickest setting. And I maybe go the other way. So let me see what that would be like. Let's see. We want to go long ways, right? Because we want fries. So let me see. Right there. Okay. What if I do that? That's not very thick. If I go like this, let's see. I want to make it easy. I mean, could that be like shoestring? Are they gonna shrink when you? I don't know.
You see like shoestring?
I mean, but they might shrink when you cook them, right? I mean, that might be nice, but that kind of looks like the picture's a little thicker. Guess I'm gonna do it with a knife because that's the highest setting and that's pretty thin. I think it's gonna shrink when cooking. So let's see what we could do with the knife. See what kind of knife work I can get on this. So let's go in half first. This is a Rafika knife. You don't know what that is? She's on YouTube. Does Turkish food. Don't know if she sells these anymore. I should have honed it a bit or something. I don't know. Okay, so maybe my plan was to go like this. Yeah, there we go. We can I'll just make fry size. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I'll come back. Well, you know what? I hope I have enough memory on my phone, but how about let's talk about some favorite Halo moments, okay? I think I loved when I used to play Halo when I first started playing it. I guess I must have been like in college or something, like community college, like my first few years of college. And the recipe does look like it's keeping the potato skin, so that makes it easier. But anyways, I used to like to play it. Comment below if you have other things you can add to this, but I just like to play it like in when you do the multiplayer for Halo, and you can put no shields. That way I can just do like spraying suppressive fire and you can accidentally get somebody, not just hit their shield. So I used to like to add that element of realism whenever I could in a game, and that's before I knew anything about things like those games like Arma and those milsim game type games. Don't even know if they existed back then yet. It may have, but I had no idea about that at the time. I do have other memories of at the end of part 1. Me and my son had forever. I was already grown. I was probably like 30 something years old. Me and my son kept trying to get that last mission. Remember, Juan?
Oh yeah.
Remember we had to, one of us had to drive and the other had to take the turret gun, or what do you call that? The little belt fed thing.
The warthog gun, yeah.
Yeah. So are these gonna be good fries? I think they'll be good fries. All right. So those are some of my best memories, I guess you can call that. But yeah, you can. I don't know if you still can on the newer ones, but in the old days, you were able to go and put no shields in the multiplayer, so you could just spray some rounds and accidentally hit somebody. All right, Oh, I did not. The only thing I did not like about Halo, which is probably a big part of the game, is the bullet sponges and the, you know what I mean by that. The guy like takes like a whole magazine or two, you know, and the endless halls that look the same. So I'm not sure, other than it being the first video game that lets you get in vehicles and ride vehicles, and don't get me started on 2, where you can like knock the guy off the vehicle, right? You can get on there and knock him off and kick him off and take it over. Prior to that, I mean, we were playing things like Half-Life, which, I mean, there was a vehicle maybe in the scene, but you couldn't drive it or anything. I mean, the grenades there were like this little box you would slide on the ground too. So this was Halo was a game that, what would you say, ahead of its time, maybe. It was the game that, I guess, set the precedent for being able to get into vehicles and things like that. That was the coolest thing about it. Okay, all right. So I'm still working on these fries. I'll get back with you. I needed a little snack, and these were really good. It's a little seaweed things, but spicy level, great. It was great. All right, I had some minor setbacks. I had to deal with the overfilled propane tank. Hopefully, it doesn't give us problems later. I had to leak that. I don't know. It wasn't that fun, actually. It's actually kind of scary, but anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and do the directions. I got all my ingredients lined up here. I brought them out in my basket. It was kind of useful. So we're gonna mix the seasoning to toss it in. So we got our olive oil in the bowl. Then we're gonna put a teaspoon of garlic powder. Why don't you go put that back over there?
In sink?
Yeah, because it's dripping. I don't want it to drip. Okay. Then go wash it, actually. Okay, this one's not open, but let me see. Garlic powder, right? So a teaspoon of garlic powder. Which, there you go, teaspoon. Oh, I gotta pour this one. There, I guess a teaspoon garlic powder. Make sure they had it set out already, right? Teaspoon of onion powder. Oh, little seal too. That, and a tablespoon of oregano, tablespoon, that's the big one. Wait, this is half a teaspoon. All right, I messed up my measurements. All right, I fixed my mistake. I had to do 3 more of these because I was doing a quarter teaspoon accidentally. Now I need a tablespoon of oregano. Half a teaspoon of pepper. All right, sorry, I was having memory problems there. I mean, not my mind, but with the phone. Let me see. I haven't put the pepper yet. I think half a teaspoon of pepper. Third, half TSP. Yep, half a teaspoon of pepper. Okay. Got this nice restaurant grind. Okay. Then 2 teaspoons of salt. Okay. I got some nice kosher salt here. So it says 2 teaspoons. Oh, this one's dirty already. Anyways. Teaspoons already. Oh, that's a half a teaspoon. It's not even a whole teaspoon. I've been measuring things wrong. Like, for I don't know how long. So 2 TSPs. Where's okay, here's 1 TSP. 1. 2. Alright, so we put in there, toss the potatoes in the mixture. Okay. So let's see. Let me see what's gonna be like. I'll just use this dirty already. Looks more like a slurry. I hope it's supposed to be like that. Oh, there it goes. It kind of. Alright. I can see that coating the potatoes better. Alright, I'll come back here with potatoes. Alright, so I got the baking sheet with some avocado spray on it. It just says non-stick spray on here. So we're going to throw some of these in there. Coat them up. Let's see, let's get these coated. And then put it on the tray, right? Can you move that book one, please? Yeah. Put it right here. So there we go. Put them on a layer. That's enough to coat all these. I might have too many potatoes. 2 potatoes. Could just make more seasoning, I guess, right? Actually smells good. Right? What do you think? Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead and pause my video, please. Got my hands full. No. Alright. Put these on a griddle. It's really camp chip, so got hooked up to the propane. Okay. I'll come back here in a minute. Alright, let me see. Hopefully I didn't burn it already. Get this mower on the grill. I figured I'd put it on a griddle instead of a open fire. Maybe it'll be more like a grill, a diner grill thing. I don't know. That is an interesting color. I don't know why it's. Yeah, never seen a steak get that color. Turn on the heat. Chicken, I probably should put some avocado oil or something on there. Well, we got some oil with own juices on there. Okay. Might have been why I got to deal with ATB. I don't know. I don't see blood pooling up. It's not acting like the way I normally expect some steaks to act. Alright. I usually wait to start sweating and then flip them, but these are actually behaving weird. I don't know. Maybe need a little time. We'll get it going. Alright, its own greases already kind of lubricated the bottom. We got the juices already flowing. Now it's going to do that flip. This was supposed to be New York strip. I'm wondering why it's coming out whitish. I hope it's not pork. They said New York strip. Should have been beef. It looked red when I bought it, not pink. I don't know. We gotta keep cooking. Alright, check back on the package. Everything says beef. I don't know. Maybe it's this thing I'm cooking on. I really had no idea. I mean, I was wondering why it was so cheap. Amy was a little older, didn't have all those fake red dyes. I don't know. Looking better now, I guess. Well, they came out a little soggy, as you can tell. But they taste good. I don't know why they came out soggy. They even started crispy somewhere, Mike. Them black. Even though it's a little soggy, but not in a bad way. It's like good. I don't taste good. Not exactly fries, but it tastes good. Look at that sweet potato. Almost like the stuff you get at Thanksgiving. It's a mashed right? But it's seasoned. Alright, so it actually tastes really good with the honey. Really good. Let me see. Yeah, that's good. They come out better than I thought. So I'm gonna enjoy this. See, like some of these actually got burnt. They still taste soggy, so I don't know. These chickens stayed in there from 12 p.m. till like 7:30. I pulled them out. I think it's something wrong with my thermostat, but if I go with the chart, it's a little under. I'll probably finish it off in the microwave, but it looks okay. Some of them cut open. They look white inside, so that's a lot of chicken. Look at that, a lot of breast. For some reason, the breasts are cheaper than thighs lately. I do not know why. Comment below if you know why. All right, I'm gonna put these in the freezer now. Just label them out like that. These are bags from IKEA, if you're wondering. Yeah, and I usually don't have a problem with separating them. I don't know. Maybe it's because like when I pack them almost while they're still warm. I mean, it's been a couple hours, so let them cool down. But maybe it's because they glaze a little bit and then they like flash freeze. Maybe, I don't know. But sometimes you get stuck together and I just like smash them on the ground, like a thing of ice. So and they usually come apart correctly, like each piece. So, and the worst case I've had is like maybe 3 are stuck together when I need 2. Just put in the microwave and then just put the extra one back in the freezer again. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and I got 3 bags, actually 3.5. I put one in already, different size. I had 2 extras, so I got 6, 12, 18 pieces of chicken breast here. And then 19, 20, there's like 2.5 more I put in the freezer already, in the small freezer. These will go in the deep freezer. All right.